we get into the video, I'd like to inform you guys about a few things real quick. Just want to say the official Cheat Buddy forum, as well as the official Cheat Buddy Discord server is now live. The link will be in the description. This will allow you to report bugs, give suggestions on my projects, as well as keeping up to date with my latest releases and uploads. You're gonna have a lot of free content, guys. Check it out and make sure to tell your friends about it. Alright guys, let's get into the next segment of the video. As you all may or may not know, Roblox updates every Wednesday, rendering all cheats pretty much useless. So this is another update for the cheat, and I've got some new features to show you guys, so yeah, let's get into it. So as you guys can see, I currently have virus photo open. There's a lot of people that were really suspicious of the ESP in the last video, so I'm pretty much gonna basically show you guys me scanning the file and using it on virus photos, just so you know that it's safe. I literally have no reason to give you guys viruses. I have no reason to use bots for my channel. That doesn't really benefit me in any way, so all of my traffic to the channel is pretty much natural, that's coming from YouTube, Vermilion, and a bunch of other different websites and stuff that I promote myself on, so yeah. Okay guys, so currently I'm in my release folder. This is the cheat right here. Of course I've already extracted it in the zip file for you guys, but just to be safe, I'm literally going to be uploading both files so that you guys can see. I'm not trying to give you viruses. I don't care about giving you guys viruses. So, chosen file name Cheat Buddy, blah blah blah, confirm. Okay, I'm gonna let that do that to its thing. I'm not even gonna pause it. I'm just gonna let it completely fat through, and you guys could let it scan and see, and you guys can see what it's doing, and then I'll actually run it to show you guys that it's not malicious. So, I have no reason to give you guys viruses, like I said. Alright, so 6 out of 67, and I mean, look at some of these antiviruses. They're like some of the most basic. I've never even heard of any of them aside from McAfee. Everything else says that it's clean. Everything else says that it's good. So I don't know what you guys are talking about with viruses and miss me with that. But I'll upload I'll even upload the zip for you guys, and let it do its thing. Got about the same results, probably. Okay, so the zip file gets forward detection. But yeah, as you guys can see, I mean, look, for the most part, it's clean. You really shouldn't even be worrying about that. But now that we got that out of the way, I'm going to go to Roblox and show you guys some things. Before I even show you guys the new features of the cheat, I just want to do a quick tutorial on how to use the cheat in the first place, because it still seems like a lot of people are struggling to use the cheat, even though I put the tutorials for it in the description. But I guess you could count this as another tutorial. I'm just going to load up Phantom Forces here real quick. I'll pause the video. Okay guys, so I was about to jump into Phantom Forces, but I just realized real quick I wanted to show you guys the future way to download the cheat. So the new link would be on my forum, forum.cheatbuddy.me. The link below will be in the description, and simply all you do is go to this thread here. You'll see the changelog for the cheat, and at the very bottom you'll see a download link. Just click on this download link, guys, and just give it a second. Now, for the sake of this video, I'm using the older download link just to kind of show you how the process works. So, it's not the latest version or anything yet. It's still 1.7, but I just wanted to show you guys how to do it for when that time comes for you to download the cheat. So we're just gonna wait for the site to load a bit. My internet is being a bit slow, so don't mind it. Alright, so it's gonna ask you to wait a few seconds, and once you wait those few seconds, you just click on skip this ad, and it takes you right to the download page, guys. You can see version 1.7. Okay, so that's how you would do that there. Alright, so now that that's done, let's go ahead and talk about configuring the cheat. Okay, so in the newer version, I've extracted the cheat here from the zip folder. When you guys download the cheat, you'll get a zip folder and it'll have these three things inside: the readme and the new file that's called openreg.bat. Once you extract the the zip folder, or this files from the zip folder, and move it to a new folder like I did, then simply all you need to do is just double click on this program here. It's going to say openreg.bat. Now, when you open the file, it's going to automatically take you to the registry so that you can modify your settings. Now, I already have my settings pre-configured, so it's going to ask me if I want to override it. I'm just going to enter N for no for each entry. If you ever get that issue, then if you want to keep your same settings, then just go ahead and press N and then just press enter. Otherwise, oops, I didn't mean to do that. Whatever. No, I think I did it right. It's okay. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so yeah, you just press N and press enter. You press N for each and press enter. Okay. Do that. Then it would, it's gonna ask if you want to open the registry editor. Click on yes. And by default, it should open up to the DirectX ESP by Cheat Buddy folder. You see that here? Okay, and you should have 4 options. You have the option to change your aim key, your lines, hotkey, as well as how fast the aimbot is and the smoothness of the aimbot. So these are my settings if you want to go ahead and copy it. I've got the aimbot set to the Q hotkey right now, and I'll show you guys how to do that. The lines hotkey I just left at default. I didn't change it, just left it at 0. For sleep, I got mine set to sleep in every 30 milliseconds, and for smoothness, I got my smoothness set to 4. Okay, so let's start with aimbot hotkey, okay? You want to change your hotkey. I'm going to put the link in the description, but you're going to want to go to this side here. It's virtual key codes. It's going to have all the different versions, all the different keys for your keyboard basically, and you could choose whatever key you want. So let's say, for example, to activate the aimbot, I want the tab. Then you see how it says 0x09 here? You'll simply just go, if you want to change the aimbot key to the tab key, you just double click on it, and then make sure that this base is set to hexadecimal, and then you want to just enter 9, and then click on OK. I want my key to be the Q key, so I'm just gonna click cancel. But you would just click OK. Same thing with the lines hotkey. You just go through here, see whatever key you like, and then it's gonna say a number under the key that you want. Say for shift, it says 0x10. So again, make sure this is on hexadecimal, and then you want to just put in 10, and then boom, you'll be good to go. That's all you got to do. And as for sleep, this comes down to personal preference. Whenever you're doing sleep, you want to make sure you select decimal, and I wouldn't do a sleep in anything over, well, by default you can't make the program sleep for longer than 255 milliseconds, I should say. By default, I got mine set to 30. If the ESP is moving slow for you, then I would set this sleep value to a lower value. Otherwise, if it's really lagging your computer, then I recommend putting the value up. But if your computer is not lagging and the ESP is being slow, then you could just lower this value here. The lower the value is, the faster the ESP is going to operate. But it could also, the lower the value is, your computer might, or your Roblox might lag more as well. So just be aware. I keep mine on 30, but if you go, just all you need to know, go higher if you want your computer, to not lag, but go lower if you want your computer to, be using more processing power and have the ESP move faster, but with a risk of lag basically. So got mine set to 30, just hit on OK. And last but not least, smoothness, guys. This is just your personal preference for how you want, how much smoothness you want. You can just toy around with this. I got it on 4 by default. Some people say, 4 was, this is the default smoothness. Some people say that's too much. So if you think the smooth or the aim is moving too slow, then just lower it. If you put 1, it's gonna snap on instantly, okay? It's gonna snap on instantly, and the higher smoothness, then the slower the aimbot takes to lock on to someone. But it's gonna be more smooth. You just have to turn up your sensitivity if you set it to a higher value in the game. Okay, and likewise, when you set your smoothness to 1, you'd have to lower your sensitivity. So I don't recommend doing that. But once you've done all this, guys, let me set mine back to 4. Once you've done all this, then uh, you should be good to go. You simply need to restart the ESP, or if it's not running, then just go ahead and run it, and you'll be good to go. So I'm gonna pull up Phantom Forces, and I'm gonna go ahead and run the ESP for you guys, so you guys can see, actually running it. I'm not trying to give you guys viruses. I'm really not. Spectate these other players while that loads up. Make sure this thing is still recording. 7 minutes, okay. Alright, any minute now. There we go. Another thing, guys, you want to make sure that your Roblox is running whenever you run the program. You join the game and then you run it. You don't run it before you join the game. Alright, YouTube, so my Roblox crashed because I stupidly forgot to update the DirectX ESP that was in the zip. It was still the older version that was in the zip folder. But anyways, I wanted to wrap the video up anyway, so I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Make sure to sign up for the forum. Make sure to sign up for the Discord server. If you guys have any issues with the ESP or anything like that, that'll be the best way to reach me. So all that stuff will be in the description for you guys. Talk to y'all later. Peace.